How's it going, guys? I want to do a Junkyard update video. It's been a little over a year now. I was hoping to do this in November, but it's just December 2nd, so better late than never. I just want to do a little Junkyard update. Pretty much exactly what I did last year at this time, just with things moved around a little bit. Except for this. The Plant Junior Super Toughie's still kicking here. I almost got it running, and then I put it back. I did end up buying the cultivator for it up in Maine. So at least it's complete now. So maybe I'll end up selling it. I haven't totally decided yet. You'll notice there are no plows here anymore. You'll also notice there's no tractors right here, but I'll get to that in a minute. I guess we'll start over here. First off, we got some parts and pieces. I don't even know what this grill is. Which grill is this? I don't even know what this is because it says 65 on it. But oh, that was the pulling tractor grill. I remember that now. Got the C100 parts tractor. Literally just a parts frame. My Farmall Cub wheel weights. Sears Suburban sickle mower. Farmall Cub sickle mower. Farmall Cub plow. Here's a 417A that I'm parting out. I got to pull some more parts and pieces off of this thing today. Hopefully it has the spring it does, so we're good. So yeah, this is just a parts machine. My Brindley box blade. My 552, this isn't part of the junkyard. It's just sitting out here for storage for now. It's going to go back to my storage unit, which I did do a video on the storage unit, so that'll be kind of stitched towards the end of this video. Or maybe I'll make it a separate video. I haven't decided yet. Here's an 857 I'm working on, putting small tires on it, kind of making like a rat rod build out of it. Set of fenders there. This is pretty cool. You guys are going to get to see this in a minute, or what this goes to in a minute. Vertical shaft snowblower, but it is a regular snowblower, but converted belt twist to vertical shaft, which is really cool. Nothing's really changed in there. I honestly probably haven't been in there in a couple of months, really. Probably even more than that. That's just all junk now. I thought I was doing something by putting it all in the dog pen. I really shouldn't have. That's what my mom suggested, and it just didn't work out. But Craftsman dump cart. Here we have a Sears Suburban deck. We have another vertical shaft tractor's mower. Bunch of wheel horse decks underneath it. There's a decent 42 that just needs a little bit of rot repair. Here's a Sears Suburban snowplow. This thing's actually really in decent shape. A little bit of rust, but nothing crazy. Then we have the tub cart, the wheel horse tub cart. That one's up for sale as well. I think under there is just another deck. Yeah, another rotted deck. Here we go. This is a nice one. This is my 1970 SS12 with the Sears loader. Surprised that this thing hasn't sold yet. But it will, and in due time it will. It's in really good shape. It's pretty decent. It just needs the tank reinstalled, and it needs probably a carb clean and a battery. So just a couple little things. I'm probably going to get to it if I have to. I really want it out of here before the snow flies. Also got a spare regular straight edge bucket and a manure bucket for it, which is really cool. There's a motor out of a 701, but the chassis is a 857, I believe. Got the Duramax generator thing that I need to get it rid of. Got two plows here. I believe they're both 48s. This one's pretty decent. This one's sold. This one may be sold. I don't know yet. I'm still waiting to hear back. But this one definitely is. This one's in pretty good shape, I'd say. Then we got the Husky Boland's 1477. Again, surprised that this thing has not sold yet. And I do need to get a picture of these wheel weights for a friend who wants to buy them. This is a customer's tractor that I got to get back in the shop at some point. I ordered the head gasket for it, so it just needs to come in and I can put the head gasket on. I also ordered a bunch of carb rebuild kits and more head gaskets. So that's good to have because, you know, you'll need them on these. National Reel Mower, just parting it out. I'm going to take the Vanguard off of it and using something else. I think the Vanguard's full of water, unfortunately, but we'll get that going. 318 parts pile right there. Then we got this thing. This is a 316. If you guys want to see a separate video on this thing, I could do it. That's got a single-cylinder Lister Petter diesel in it, and it's running off the back shaft of the engine, so it's not even spinning the pump the right way. So I don't think this would ever even worked. The guy said he got it running and driving, but I doubt it. So that thing's kind of, yeah. Got a C1 or C81. Again, this one's pretty decent. Engine spins over with compression. Not half bad machine. Deck looks to be in good shape. So yeah. Then we get the Magnatrack 9. This is another really cool one. Very rare. It is running and driving, but it needs like a battery and maybe a carb clean. I don't think I ever cleaned the carb on it. But that's a really cool, unique little piece. Pretty special little guy. It's definitely a weird tractor, and honestly, I might just get it running really good and just take it to shows if I have to. C81 parts machine. No, not C81. C160 parts machine. Got to pull those wheel weights off. I was supposed to have a guy come this morning. I don't think he received my message because he never showed up, or even texted me. Or he could have just been screwing around, who knows. But those are some nice steel wheel weights. They're super heavy. On the front are these original C-Series tires that look to be in okay shape. That one's got some cracking. That one's holding air. So I'll probably throw a tube in that one, keep that one the way it is, and those will go on my new project, which I'll show you in a minute. Then we got the Charger 12 here. I probably should go ahead and pull the deck off of this one and the C81 today just to get them prepared to be sold on Marketplace. I usually don't sell them with the mower decks on. I feel that I usually get more interest when they're separate, because a lot of people end up just wanting the deck and a lot of people just want the tractor. But that's not a half bad machine. That thing will need a little bit of love, but in the end, I think it'd be a pretty decent machine because the tins are all straight. It's got a halfway decent seat on it. It's not too bad. Here's where all those vertical shaft attachments went. This is a Commando V8. I've seen one other one of these. Very cool, strange tractor. Pull start and electric start brakes in there. I'm tempted to keep this one, but then again, I probably will just resell it. Brand new front tires. It's just got like a short frame, like an 857 style hood on it, which is cool. And it's got the Unidrive logo too. I don't know. I didn't know those vertical shafts were Unidrive. Next, we got my personal project. The rest of these are all for sale. This one is not. I think this is the only one in this line that's not. Maybe one other one, but this one's definitely not for sale, unless if you want to spend some big bucks. This is my C81. I've always wanted a C81. I have one other one, and that's kind of it needs some love. And then I have a B160. I keep calling it C81. C160. I have another C160 that needs some love. I have a B160 that I built, but I'm not totally in love with. So I put some nice snow tires on this one. This one's going to get those original fronts. And to get it running, fix up a bunch of stuff. Like it's got the spring right there. Not good, but supposedly it runs. I'll probably put the stack on it and the right angle air filter box. Then we got this C175. This thing's definitely seen some better days, but it's a pretty straight chassis as far as tins go. Obviously, it's going to need some fenders, but you know, for somebody who wants a nice little project, this will be a good unit for them, or maybe just parts. I haven't decided yet. This is the other one that I'm considering keeping. If I do keep it, it's going to get a later or an earlier C-Series style hood. This is a C175 with a Magnum 18. Runs and drives good. The tins are just really not it on this one. So I think I'm going to have to do that. I think I'm going to have to put the different tins. I have them sitting right there. You can see the pile of parts right there. So maybe I'll do that one of these days. Probably not today. I got some stuff I got to get done. But maybe one of these days coming up. Then we got a Roper RT13. This thing is the Bicentennial Edition, so 76, 77 model year. Pretty cool little machine. Yeah, I bought it. I was going to swap a diesel into it and use this as my work tractor, but I ended up buying the Hydra-Track, so I'm just going to use the Hydra-Track. Then we have a 112 square fender. This one's up for sale. I bought this thing kind of just on impulse, and it was a halfway decent deal. It'd really make a good project for somebody who wants to put one back together or even restore one because it's pretty well apart. But yeah. Then we got my 318. This one I think might be sold. I got to call the kid in a minute here. I think he stopped by this morning when I wasn't home and looked at it. But it's a pretty cool little unit. I've always wanted like a 322 or a 332 or 330. I never found one for cheap enough. Actually, I did find one for cheap enough, and the guy screwed me over and didn't show up. But I figured I'd grab the 318, and it's got a 3-point hitch on it, a complete John Deere 3-point hitch. So that's pretty cool. I like that. That's a good tractor, but for the right price, it's going to get sold. And then, of course, over here, I've still got all the tire pile grown. I got more tires out here. Those ag tires are up for sale. I don't think I'm selling these. There's more tires under there. Full C-Series, older style C-Series conversion kit. I got a 315 hood, more front tires. There's a seat for a tractor I'm working on today. Just more piles of parts over here. The mud mower over there. And that's pretty much it for here. And I think I'm going to do 2 separate videos because this video is already 10 minutes long. And I don't know if I want to tack on another 5 or 6 minute clip about my storage unit. So before I end this video, I really want to say thank you to everybody who has been supportive of me over the last year. I have been officially doing this for 2 years now. I quit my my job, I believe it was November. My full-time job, I quit in November of 2019. I didn't get along with the boss. I wanted to see a dying relative, and he wouldn't let me, so I just quit on the spot. That's besides the point. I started working for myself officially in November of 2019. This side of the business, I was doing other stuff before then, or before about March or April. I think it was March of 2020. I started with the buying and selling, fixing up, flipping garden tractors, and ever since then I've been at it full time. I want to thank every one of my awesome customers, everyone who supported me over the last couple of years. I want to thank all my good friends that I've made through the tractor community, who've again supported me through some tough times I had this summer. I want to thank all the guys on TikTok that I talk to a lot now. Yeah, just a big thank you to everybody who's helped me over the last year. Had a really, really rough summer, and that's kind of why you guys didn't see much from me throughout the summer. Just a lot of garbage that didn't need to happen happened. A lot of family stuff, a lot of personal stuff. Not fun, but we made it through it. We made it past it, and I'm on to bigger, better things now. So yeah, again, just thank you to everybody who's been a great customer or a great supporter of the channel or my business. It means a lot to me that I get to do something that I love for a full-time job. Really, really cool opportunity. And I do plan on expanding in the next year or so. I think January 22, I have some big news that's going to come out regarding my whole business and my operation and the collection and all that stuff. So guys, stay tuned for that. Till then, I'm hoping to make a couple more videos. I have a couple ideas. I'd like to maybe show the differences between the 316 and the 318 Deeres, because now that I have both, I got a couple other ideas. If you guys want some, content right now and you're on TikTok, go follow me, Ben's Vintage Tractors on TikTok. Or if you're only on Instagram, you can go follow me on there as well, which is just Ben's Vintage Tractors as well. I post a lot on both of those websites, so go for it. And yeah, I'll try and post more on here, but I kind of got my hands full with a little bit of stuff right now. But we're gonna get through it, and yeah, we're gonna get some content out there for you guys. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'm kind of just rambling at this point. I, again, appreciate every one of you. Appreciate all my supporters. Appreciate all the Wheel Horse guys, the Wheel Horse Forum guys, if you're watching this. Pretty much everybody out there that's supported me and I've become pretty friendly with. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Oh, and if I don't talk to you guys again, happy Thanksgiving, which is already passed, and Merry Christmas. Hopefully we'll have more videos out before then, but just in case I don't, yeah, just going to sign off with that.